Chris, at every poker stop, you run into some familiar faces, but you ran into one Sammy Farha here at the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood. When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, I mean, it's been a decade at least, and I was just in Houston where he plays, and I played with a lot of people that he's been playing with, and I expected to see him down there, and I didn't. So, I haven't seen him forever, and all of a sudden he pops up here with me here. It's just kind of crazy. I haven't seen him play a tournament, and I don't remember the last time I've seen him in a tournament. It's been at least 10 years.
Well, has it ever occurred to you that maybe he doesn't play any more tournaments because you beat him heads up for the WSOP main event title, creating the Moneymaker effect?
I don't think that one thing caused him not to play poker anymore. I mean, if that was to be the case, there wouldn't be that many people playing poker anymore.
Well, you definitely made such a huge impression, obviously, that year, just with the way that you played heads up against Sammy. So do you feel like you would ever take him on in a heads up battle again? You've got the edge right now.
I do have the edge. I think I'm up 2-1 on the heads up battles, and obviously I would love to get heads up with him here in this event. I mean, that would be great. First of all, you guaranteed second place money, and other than that, he's a fun opponent to play against. I mean, I always tell people, the Moneymaker effect, it's so good because Sam Farha was part of it. I mean, he played the perfect quote-unquote villain, if you will. I mean, he was the typical poker pro, looked like, you couldn't pull him out of like a movie casting any better than what Sammy played. And, if I was going up against Dan Harrington or Toomer Benvenisti as the final opponent, I don't think there would have been as dramatic an effect looking at sort of a David and Goliath. So, I mean, I don't think Sammy gets enough credit for, fitting the role of adversary in my heads-up battle. And, for that, again, it was perfect lightning in a bottle. I couldn't ask for a better situation. I couldn't ask for a better player to play against. So yeah, he has a lot of credit in the Moneymaker effect, the Moneymaker Farha effect, I guess.
Well, always very gracious. And you had such a productive day yesterday. You flew out here, you hopped into the championship event, and you managed to bag over 300K. So why did you decide to just come out here? Because I know you have a lot of stuff to do. You're very busy.
I do have a lot going on. I was in Houston, and I actually came here. I've never been here before, up until this last spring. We had the Moneymaker Tour here, and when I came in, I won 3 of the 4 tournaments I played here, which is pretty good, I guess. But one of them gave a seat away to the 5200 event, so I was going to come out here to play it, and I debated whether to come out Saturday or Friday, and I decided at the last second to come out Friday so I could go watch my kids play soccer on Saturday if I were to bust. So I decided to come out and play the last 2 hours on Friday, and I didn't bust.
Yeah, it definitely worked out for you so far. So what do you like so much about this property? Obviously, this is a great room to play in, but there's so many amenities here. So what have you been able to enjoy on the property on your day off today?
Well, today on the day off, I've been sleeping mostly because it was a long day traveling, but the pool area is just phenomenal. And, I mean, while the property is amazing, just seeing what's being built is so exciting. It's going to happen in October here, and this property is just going to be amazing. It's already nice, but, yeah, what's going to happen in October is pretty legendary, and I'm really looking forward to coming back down here and seeing what it's going to be once they get that thing built. Other than that, I plan on going to the pool before we play tomorrow. I haven't had the chance to experience it yet. Last time I was down here, I didn't do it, but I want to go out there. I mean, my room overlooks it, so I get to see everybody else having fun with it, but I just haven't done it myself.
Yeah, it's nice to get some sun before you're stuck inside for hopefully 12 hours tomorrow.
Yep.
But I was also going to ask you, because we were just talking about how you have a very crazy travel schedule. So tell me what kind of stuff you are up to these days. Where are you off to?
Well, I just got back, obviously we had the World Series, and then after the World Series, I was home for a day, which was nice, before heading out to Australia for 2.5 weeks. But the good thing is I got to take the family with me, so wife and kids, and we went and it was a work vacation, so I was there again for 2.5 weeks, came back, got to be at home again one more day before heading off to Houston. Then we're down here, and I'm going to be here hopefully till Tuesday, I guess Wednesday. I get Thursday, I got to be in Corpus Christi, and then I've got Edinburgh, Texas right after that, and then straight from Edinburgh off to Barcelona for the EPT. After that, I think I get like 2 weeks off before going over to London and Sochi. So.
Well, since you're so busy, have you had a chance to really enjoy the fact that actually this summer at the WSOP you were inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame? How was that to find out the news? You know, you've been nominated for a few years now.
I mean, obviously, it's a big honor. I mean, I don't really know what it entails. I thought I got a steak dinner out of the deal.
At least.
But I think I was in London at the time working for Poker Stars doing something and couldn't make the steak dinner. So I lost half of what the Hall of Fame was about, was getting that steak dinner. Outside of that, obviously, the honor of just being nominated so many times and finally getting in, it's cool. And, I just got my trophy probably last week. I haven't been home to see it, but my wife says it looks pretty cool.
So that's awesome, and it sounds like you are still playing a lot of poker, you know, after all these years, and especially having to be an ambassador for the game as well. How are you finding your passion for the game these days?
More so than I have in the past. I mean, I'm working, back in the past, I really didn't work on my game that much. I mean, I don't want to say took it for granted, but I was going around and doing all my ambassador duties, playing and having a good time with it and, just, having a good time with the game. And I started getting a little bit more serious about it and studying it because, as you know, this game is constantly improving and people are getting better. So I wanted to, see if I could actually be competitive again on the top stage. And obviously, when you look at the field back here, specifically here, and when you go to Vegas, it's a brutal field. So if you can make deep runs in these fields, and obviously, that work's paying off. So I'm enjoying it, and hopefully the results are showing.
Well, we're hoping to see you make a deep run here, and good luck rest of the way. Thanks, Chris.